So service assurance has always been something of a manual process, right? So dashboards, human intervention. How is AI, especially an MCP approach, changing the game?
It's a very good question. We're looking at the technology now and realize that things are changing fundamentally. The old way used to be all about observability. You would have a dashboard, you'd have aggregated KPIs, you would have human correlation, and then you would have manual intervention. And that world is changing with AI. AI is coming along now and changing the flow of that information. We are looking at things in context. AI is allowing us to correlate and join things together that we couldn't do before. So the world is changing fundamentally with AI, and for NETSCOUT as well.
One of the biggest concerns about using AI in the network is about trust, right? People don't want hallucinations, they don't want wrong answers. So how can grounding help with that? Does it even help?
Yes, it does. It does. I mean, the beauty about AI is it can, and NETSCOUT's approach with AI and MCP is that we're using trusted data. We're using data that we can rely on. It's organized in such a way that we can interrogate it, and that allows us then to draw meaningful conclusions from that information. So that's what's changing fundamentally, the flow of the information. Before, people used to look at dashboards and then correlation and then decision. Now AI has given that context, and it allows us to correlate with other sources of information from the network.
Talk to me for a quick second then about what it means for operations teams as AI kind of rises and comes more to the fore in these kinds of operations.
I think it's all about trust, Operation teams are used to the manual looking at 4 different screens at a time and trying to work out what's going on in the network. NETSCOUT's data is context, has good context. It's also organized, but it's like better fuel for the engine of AI. It's an improvement on what's there before in terms of syslogs or events, So we are really excited about what it brings for us. We think it makes allows the customers to make a much more informed decision about what's going on in their network. It's a pre-run or a precursor for autonomous networks where, we see this coming in phases where the information will be used to make more informed choices, but there will always be human involvement. But it's not that far off a day where we see the information being autonomous and the network being able to manage itself.
What is the biggest misconception you hear about AI and it being used for service assurance or security?
Again, a big question. I think what we see with our customers is there's some disappointment. There's the promise of AI, and I expect that within our customers, the senior people are looking at AI as a way to run much more efficient operations. The vendors and the people that can show how to really leverage AI and how to improve decisions and network assurance decisions and network security decisions using this fabulous technology means that this will come to pass.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
No problem.